Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. This video has been, well, a bit of a crazy journey, a bit of a work in progress, because some things have gone wrong. If you've seen the thumbnail of this video, you'll see some things crossed out. One of them being a return, one of them not even turning up yet. And I'll talk to you about that very shortly. Now, this is video number two in a new video series of Geek Fit. I am back running again, and it has been a very difficult start. Before I show you some of the new gear that I've got in, I want to give you an update as to how those first runs have been going. Now, all three of them have been the same distance, and they've been sort of like an interval type training or an interval running, where I'm walking for a set amount of time, not distance, a set amount of time, and then walking for like a 1 minute to 90-second recovery period, and then running again. And I've been doing that for 3 sessions now, 3 separate 25-minute sessions. Now, over those 25-minute sessions, I've covered between just under 2 miles and almost 3 miles. I think it's just over 3 miles, 3.1 miles. And so you can see some progress there. I'm definitely running faster on the periods where I'm doing the running and taking the same amount of recovery. But it hasn't been without its issues. Indeed, after run number 2, part of my foot, so imagine this was my foot, this is my big toe, the outside part of my foot just here was absolute agony. Really painful indeed, really hard to walk. The first day it was just painful. Second day it was excruciatingly painful. I was doing sort of some gentle exercises, sort of stretching the foot. Also, I've got this sort of massage ball that I was using on the foot on the ground. And after 3 days, I felt like I could do some exercise again. So it has been extremely difficult. Now, I'm still considering whether to sort of continue running at this stage or take a break off of 3 to 4 weeks, not of exercise entirely, but sort of transitioning across to doing maybe some speed walking, some hiking, some strengthening exercises. Because I think the reason I got that injury is I had such a long break without running that my foot was just under so much pressure where I was sort of pounding the road. I was probably not having the best sort of technique whilst I was running, and also the weight on the foot all of a sudden, and I'm trying to protect I don't even know if I can get it up here, trying to protect my right knee, which I've always had a problem with, so I was probably overcompensating, and the left foot took the brunt of it. So that's where I am with the actual running. Now let's update you with some of the gear. Before I do so, let's take a look inside the live chat. This is live, of course, so if you're watching live, you can use the live chat to communicate with me. And if you're using the live chat, you could also consider using the super chat. It helps support the channel and it gets your question or comment highlighted. One last thing, obviously, if you're watching after the live broadcast, you can use the regular comment section below. We've got the Mr. 3742 and Z Brokes, both in the live chat. Good morning to you both. The Mr. 3742, how's the weather over there? Is it wet? It has been extremely wet over the past week, but yesterday we had blue skies. It actually stayed dry all day, and I can just about see outside at the moment. It's still quite cold, frost on the ground. Looks like it might be a bit of a damp day. We've also got Mr. Vlogger. Hello to you, Mr. Vlogger. And Adam Blackman, Wildlife Photography, and also Amir Bilal. Thank you very much for tuning in live. So, on with the extra bits and pieces I've got in, and some that I haven't. Now, there is a GPS watch, which I'm going to talk to you about very shortly. The company I ordered it from, wow. Well, what can I say? Not impressed at all. So, I'll come onto that in a short while. So, let's take a look at the bits and pieces I've ordered. Now, some of these haven't been great. This particular one is Higher State Freedom Run socks. They're technical run socks. This is what they look like. They're like this purple colour. They're very short. I like these little let's just grab one, it'll be easier to show you. I like this design here. These little tabs come up smaller than I thought they were going to come up, but a really nice soft sock. So I bought a selection of different ones to try because I don't know what's good and what's bad. This one, just okay. And then the next one is from Hilly Socks. This is their Light Comfort. This is what the packaging looks like. This is what the actual socks look like. Very similar design, but definitely more sections in this sock. So a more padded heel on this one. Let's just pop this on like this. This one's got like a more padded heel, more padded toe cap, and definitely some more structure to it. So this one's a little bit better. Again, a little bit smaller than I thought and quite tight. So that's the next one. Now the next one goes the opposite direction. This is a whole pack. I've had one pair out. The others are still attached to the pack. These are a Nike training dry cushioned no show socks with dry fit technology. And these have gone to the other extreme. These are super comfy. Let me just show you one here. Oh, I will show you both. They're marked with what foot. So there is a different structure to each sock rather than them being sort of like an ambidextrous sock, if you can get such a thing. These have got some nice structure to them. Really nice material. Nice size as well. Albeit they do feel a little bit big. They were meant to be for my size of foot, 9 to 11 I think it was, or thereabouts. These do have a little bit here where it just hangs back a little bit too far on my foot. So these are a bit too big. So I've gone from too small to too big. But these are still usable. They've got a nice sort of grip texture on the bottom. They're not rubberized, but a nice texture on the bottom, which is going to help them grip inside the trainers or running shoes. So they're really nice. And then another pair of Hilly. These are a bit tight. These are a Hilly twin skin socks. These are a little bit tight, but not too bad. But the reason I got these is they looked very interesting. Now, you've got some real structure to these again. Different colourway and different sort of padding on the heel and also the toe. But they're twin skin, so you've got a sock, like an outer sock. And then you've also got an inner sock as well. The reason I find them quite tight is they're just quite restrictive around this ankle portion. But they come up a little bit higher on the ankle. They've also got some really nice support along here, and they just feel very, very good. They feel like they're going to do a really good job in supporting my foot and ankle whilst I'm running. So I can certainly recommend these, but with this particular one, I might buy another pair of these and go up a size in the sock. So that's all of the socks. Before I move on, let's take a look inside the live chat. We've got Fedden. What budget for gear would you recommend? Hello from Canada. Hello, very good of you to tune in live. I really do appreciate it. I talked about this in episode 1 of Geek Fit. Because I'm just getting back into running, I've been really keeping the budget down. And I've spent, all told, probably, it's in UK pounds. I'm not sure how this converts in Canada, but probably about 120 to 150 pound, including the running shoes I'm going to show you here. And I've kept the price right down on the sort of apparel or the sportswear, the clothing, because I don't know what's good and what's bad, what I'm going to feel comfortable running in, what I'm not. So I've tried to keep the price right down. That leads nicely on to showing you this next garment. These are all from sportshoes.com. Not sponsored, by the way. But I went for a lot of this brand. Now, I bought some running t-shirts that I showed you in episode 1, and they were higher state. And my son said to me that the running tights I bought, they're good, but you might need something warmer for when the weather is extremely cold outside. And we're down to -2 today. So I bought some higher state running trousers. And these are probably my best buy to date. They've got zipped cuffs on the ankles, so they're easy to get on and off. They've got zipped pockets, so I can put my keys in there when I'm running, and possibly my smartphone. I haven't tried the smartphone in there, but the reason I like these is they're very warm and they're just so soft. They are very comfortable. I could get these, and not running them, I could actually get these and just use these for lounging around. Not that I do a lot of lounging around, but they are so comfy. I could imagine wearing these on a Sunday morning when I'm taking things a bit easier. Just so good. Really highly recommended. So they're the jogging trousers. I bought another pair of jogging trousers here. Those higher state ones, by the way, were around about the £12 to £14 mark. These ones here, Union No Definition. A little bit disappointed in these. They are still comfortable, but they're more of a tracksuit material. You know, that sort of with the slight sheen to them. So I still will get use out of these. They're perfect sizing. They've got the zipped bits at the bottom, zipped pockets. So very similar to those high estate ones. But certainly the material is not quite what I was expecting. So, but still usable and a really good price. Now I'm going to move back to a pair of socks that I almost forgot to show you. Again, this is really on topic with your question, Fedden12. All those other socks were more expensive. This pack here, this is a pack of 5 socks from High Estate. I'm really rating their brand highly. These were £7 or £7.99, so just under £8 for 5 pairs. And these are the most comfortable out of all of the socks. They've still got a nice bit of support, nice padding on the heel here, also nice sort of padding on the toe. And if we just put this like this, look at this, this has got a really nice piece of sort of structure along here. It grips the foot nicely, more padding around the ankle piece, very, very soft and super comfy. I really do like these. They do them in different colours. I think the only disappointment was they didn't have them in a completely white one. It was like white, blue and red. I wish they just did a more plain white one on the base. So, because I was a bit worried, and I still am, I haven't run in these yet, but I was a bit worried that this black might transfer over to the inner sole on the trainer. But these are super comfy. In fact, if I can get my foot up, I have got a pair on, and they are extremely good. Very, very pleased with that particular purchase. So that's all of the socks done now. Now these I'm just going to do sort of an unboxing or unwrapping with you, because I haven't tried these. Again, because it's extremely cold, I've got a pair of gloves. Again, High Estate gloves. And these were £2.99, I think. And I got them in a small, because I've got fairly small hands. Oh yeah, they're good. Like those. Bit of grip on the front. You can see the grip there. Very, very nice. Yep, really pleased. I can tell I'm pleased with those already. Normally I get gloves that are too large. These feel nice. Very, very nice. Super cheap. So when they get grubby, I can put them in the washing machine. And when they wear out, I can get another pair. But really good for £2.99. That is good. And these are like autumn winter 19. So last year's gloves. And they're a size medium. Small medium. Right, moving on. We have got some more tops. Again, High Estate. And these High Estate running tops have got a sort of wicking material, so they wick away the moisture. This particular one is the men's style long sleeve top in charcoal marl colour. And these again are super soft. Look at this. And this is a long sleeve top in the medium. I got one of these in another colour in the last haul. Liked it so much I bought yet another one, just so that I can switch them out while they're being washed. Very, very nice material. Super soft. Cotton mixed with something. I'm not sure if it says on the ticket here. It doesn't, but cotton mix, and just a really nice quality. And then I also got, I think this one is just the same. I will open it, but I think this is a short sleeve one in the same colour. Again, a medium. What I'm doing is when I'm buying sort of base layers, I'm buying them in a medium. And when I'm buying the overlayers, so sort of maybe a coloured top or something, I'm buying them in a large. And that way I can put a short sleeve over the top of a long sleeve if I need to. So this is exactly the same as the other one, except it is in the short sleeve. And then I've got the same again. Fedden12, the brand looks quality for the price. We'll have to check them out. Definitely check out High Estate. Highly recommended. Mr. Vlogger, love the channel. Thank you very much, Mr. Vlogger. I really do appreciate it. This is another one. So this is again medium. Also, I forgot to show you on that last t-shirt is they do have the branding along this bottom edge here, or bottom side. So they do have some branding on there as well. And this is just the light grey colour. A little bit of little bit of a thread hanging there. I'll have to sort that out, but not too bad, and just again a really nice quality. And then last but not least, on the clothing, still got to talk to you about the GPS watch and the running shoes. But last but not least, I got this just to try because I'm not sure on this, but this is a vest rather than a t-shirt. Again, same material, but I thought that this might come in handy when the weather gets even hotter. And the branding is a little bit more subtle on this one, just a little tiny bit of branding just there rather than in large across the bottom. So plenty of options there. I know it seems like a lot, but if you're doing 3 runs a week and you want to change your clothes out every time because of the smell, because you do tend to get quite hot whilst running, it's important to switch things out, keep things fresh. So should I talk to you about the GPS running watch next, or the running shoes? Let's talk to you about the watch. Now, I ordered, and I want to get this correct, so I'm going to have a quick look on my email. I want to get the dates correct. I ordered a Garmin Forerunner 245 GPS running watch, and I could have gone for the 945. I could have gone for some of the models in between. I went for just one, I think it's one tier up from their base model. It offered everything that I wanted, and it was a reasonable price. So let's just go. Here we go. I just want to check the date I actually ordered it. Can I find it? I want to find the exact date. Let's perhaps just type in the name of the... Here we go. So I ordered this. So I ordered... The exact order is the Garmin Forerunner 245 Music. And if you look at the thumbnail for this video, you'll see it crossed out. So I ordered the Garmin Forerunner 245 Music, and it's a GPS running watch. Offers everything that I wanted to track, every metric I want to track whilst running, and also the Garmin Pod Running Dynamics. It's a little tiny pod that you put on the back of your shorts. It gives you some extra metrics that it tracks, which I thought would be really useful. And I ordered it from a company called Runner In, and they own lots of different smaller companies or websites that do various things. They like specialise. Each one specialises in a different sort of field or genre. And this one specialises in running products. Things like running shoes, running watches. And it wasn't the cheapest price I found, but it was like middle of all of them. And I did a little bit of research on the company. They seem to get good sort of feedback. They've got good trading history, for example, and really nicely presented as well. So I ordered it from them knowing that the delivery would be delayed a little bit. I don't think they're in the UK. When I ordered it, it said that it would be delivered between Tuesday the 14th and Friday the 17th of January. Now, I thought to myself, I might be lucky, because more often than not, when you choose sort of standard delivery with these companies, it normally arrives on the earlier date, normally, because I believe that a lot of companies that are in retail are finding it hard at the moment, so they want to keep customers, they want to give a good experience, so they get deliveries out on time. This wasn't dispatched until I think it was the Friday or the Thursday that it was due to be delivered. And even today, so we're now on Monday the 20th of Jan, it still hasn't been delivered. Apparently, I've reached out to customer service. They were good. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. They were good, and they did reply to me. And it is due for delivery today. But because of my impatience, I've already ordered another running watch from somewhere else, a slightly different model, which I will share with you in a future video, from John Lewis in the UK. So I reached out to Runner In and said, look, what if I just refuse delivery? Would it come straight back to you and you're okay to refund me? And they just replied, it's due for delivery today. They didn't answer the question. So I reached out to them again, and they have in fact confirmed that yes, I can refuse delivery. It will go back to them and then they will refund it. So that's my experience so far. I just thought I'd share that with you. The delay in the delivery has been, when was it? I said 8th of Jan, it's 12 days. So not that pleased with that delay for the delivery on that particular item. So without further ado, let's take a look at the running shoes. Again, on the thumbnail, you'll see there was a second pair of New Balance in a grey and red colour. They were for trail running. They were for if I go off-road a little bit. They weren't comfortable at all. They were just a bit too small. I could have sized up. I think the sale's ended now because I got them on sale. So they were returned. So I've just got this one pair of running shoes. These are the New Balance Beacon version 2, or Fresh Foam version 2. These again were on sale because they are last year's colourway, so slightly different colours. The new ones are still full price. These I think were 40% off, so really good price, and these are so comfortable. They've got a little bit of flex in here, but it is how soft this Fresh Foam is. It gives so much cushioning that it is just super comfortable. It's super comfortable just to walk around in and wear as an everyday shoe, but for running it really does give a nice amount of shock absorption when you're landing. And when I'm sort of landing, I land sort of mid-foot and then I'm sort of toeing off to run. It just feels very supportive, very sort of well balanced as well. Also, this heel piece here, I was in two minds whether I'd like this because of the shape of it, but it really does. It's really form-fitting to the back of the foot, and it really does lock the heel in place and feels very secure. So I'm really pleased with that. Something that a lot of people don't mention is length of laces. Just right on the length of laces. It's got a separate sort of tongue rather than being an integrated sock, which I like. Really nice sort of upper mesh on the top. Nice design. I think it looks nice. And I've done, as I said, the 3 runs in this so far, plus a walk as well. I did a just over 3-mile walk in these as well. Really pleased with them. And indeed, I do know, because I've been binge watching quite a lot of running videos, that the Beacon version 3 is coming out this year. And without hesitation, I will order a pair of Beacon version 3s, just so that if these get wet on a run, I can swap them out for the 3s, use them the next day, and then back to these ones. But extremely pleased with these. Very good indeed. And the price I got them for as well in the New Balance sale was exceptionally good. As I say, I think it was 40%. It might have even been 50% off. So really just ecstatic about those. Super happy. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be giving you another update probably in about a week's time. Fingers crossed that at least one of the running watches will have turned up. I have also got another pair of running shoes to share with you. Slightly different. They were to replace the ones that I returned. So I'll be sharing that for you. No more clothes at the moment because I think I've got plenty to be getting on with. I also dug out a stash of my old running gear, and a lot of that still fits. Haven't changed in size in about 20-25 years, so that's really good. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you've got any comments at all or any suggestions about how I should be training or any gear I should be looking at, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'm learning this all over again, so any recommendations you got, please do let me know. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, all that good stuff. And if you're not already subscribed, get your words out, Dave. If you're not already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my future videos. They're normally all tech related, but the next running update or the next Geek Fit video will have some tech in it. I promise it will have some tech in it. I'll see you all in another video very soon.